The Presidential Commission of Inquiry into Sri Lankan Airlines Mihin Lanka and Sri Lankan Catering today uncovered irregular transactions between the airline and the People's Bank. Testifying before the Commission, a representative of the People's Bank stated that the airline had obtained a number of large-scale loans from the bank. This included funds for the financing of working capital requirements and funds needed to pay penalties with regard to cancellation of aircraft orders. Sri Lankan Airlines had obtained a loan of $32.5 million, citing urgent financial requirements in the year 2016. It was further revealed that a letter had been provided by Secretary to the Prime Minister Saman Ekanayake in support of this loan request. This is only one of the occasions on which the People's Bank had been used to fund loss-making ventures. Newsfirst recently revealed details on how Jehan Amaratunga, a director at the bank and executive vice chairman of MTD Walkers PLC, had received billions in loans from the bank. While this company was to construct the second stage of the Central Expressway, the venture to do so had been funded by state banks. While many experts constantly raised questions on this company's financial status and raised red flags on how such a large loan can be approved for a sitting director, even the central bank raised questions on whether such an individual can continue to hold such offices at the People's Bank. Minister of Public Enterprise Lakshman Kiriyalla, responding to the query, stated that the central bank had expressed that there were no issues with Jehan Amaratunga holding such office at People's Bank. The minister further added that Amaratunga will be given an extension in the coming days too.
There was a very big discussion in the past few weeks about a director of the People's Bank, Mr. Jehan Amaratunga, because of his involvement as a director of a company where he had an interest while serving as a member of the audit committee and the risk management committee board subcommittee of the People's Bank. And the question that arose was whether the role that was played by Mr. Jehan Amaratunga as a director of the bank as well as a director serving in these subcommittees has not violated any regulatory requirements or regulatory procedures in granting facilities to this company. From our experience with what we saw in the bond scam, where the central bank as an institution failed to initiate any action against the perpetrators who are involved in that bond scam, who are found responsible and who are held responsible by a commission of inquiry. Now we know the former governor of the central bank is now a fugitive. He is not in the country. He is wanted by courts. We are having serious suspicions about whether in this instance too, whether the central bank has failed to conduct its duties.
Is it not a crime to use state banks to fund failing projects and failing businesses? Will these banks not perform more profitably if their resources were directed to more efficient sectors such as the private sector? For your attention.